Satellites have discovered huge cloud of undisclosed methane emissions over Australia, experts say.
Here's a summary of the article.
Greens Senator Sarah Hanson-Young said the government should be doing more to measure methane emissions in Australia. Senator Hanson-Young questioned whether industry figures supplied to the government were accurate. This is just more of how the Morrison government behaves with the fossil fuel industry. Hand in glove, dismiss the independent advice, dismiss the independent data and take the data and the word of the fossil fuel industry, she said.
This post received a score of 2,400, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
My experience has been that there really isn't a limit to the lengths and pig-headedness coal industry representatives will go to ignore, mask, conceal, downplay, or otherwise lie about their activities. The Queensland state government offers a public database of open file company reports submitted by coal companies, which is mandated by legislation. There is a massive degree of resistance in the coal industry to change. People are turning their backs on this sundown industry, to face the newer, more sustainable and environmentally conscious sunrise industries just peeking over the horizon.
I had a friend who lived next door to a state regulator in North Dakota. He said pretty much everyone is in violation of gas emission regulations, but there's political pressure that works its way in from his superiors to only fine a limited number of violators. At least in your case you're able to try to do your job.
Greater Than Greens Environment spokeswoman Sarah Hanson-Young met with Mr. Leilong at COP26 in Glasgow and cannot understand why Australian officials are not jumping at the chance to use the technology. 2 guesses.
Dollar and euro.
Rupert and Gina. You could just say his name. Scott Morrison has feelings, you know.
Yeah, contempt and hubris.
Color me fucking surprised.
So what they openly report is pretty much the end of the world as we know it in a few years. What happens when you factor in all the stuff not reported? What do we got 3 months before the dolphins start thanking us for the fish?
So long, so long, so long, so long.
The farting preacher.
Carting kangaroos.
You laugh, mate, but there's more kangaroos than there are people in Australia. 26 million versus 50 million LMAO.
How far do y'all think we make it into 2022?
Your mama is so fat she farted in Australia and satellites discovered a huge cloud of undisclosed methane emissions.
So Australians have effectively no chance to vote for change, it seems.
Vote for Greens one at the very least. Tired of people bitching that we have zero parties with our interests at heart, and just complaining that the Greens don't have any power. Maybe if we give them the chance they may just surprise us.
Can only assume this is due to the piles of bullshit in Canberra.
Is this the same satellite that detected high levels of methane everywhere?
Nearly all of which is directly caused by the fossil fuel industries, coal, oil etc. None of whom will take any action because the government is more interested in ensuring profits for fossil fuel corporations than they are about the future of the global population. There are some people who should be charged with crimes against humanity, for deliberately deciding to make profits more important than people, or the planet.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.